Well, I'm not sure if we predicted we would see this on a whiteboard at any point. Hopefully you can see that there. Obviously, we have the Goose and Tab Tour going on right now. And then, the secret got out today, even earlier than today. Someone left me, I should have went back and looked and see who I will. Someone left me a comment several days ago saying this was going to happen. But I was like, why does this person think that? Sure enough, they were right. Goose and Tab and Billy Strings all in the building together and at points on stage together. Once again, got a little crazy with Carini at that point, as Trey even was like, how many drummers are there? I mean, how many drummers do you need in one band? So, and we'll start over. I'm not going to go blow for everything, just the highlights for me anyhow. And then we got Thatch, I believe the new one that they recently debuted, the debut. So Thatch getting another run here for the Goose only set. And then Arcadia, one that, I know very little Goose, but Arcadia, man, it seemed to go hard tonight. I think it pretty much does every time, it seems. And no Trey tonight, but then Trey shows up here for these two. Appropriate that it's in red for Hunger Sight and Tumble. And then one just outdid the other. The jam on this, you can see now, several shows in, they're really starting to feel it together. And then Tumble, I wasn't sure how I felt about the song at first, the actual song itself. But once again, once they got into the jam, it just started to go off. Probably even more so than Hunger Sight and toppling the Arcadia Goose there. So that was the winner for me out of the Goose set. Trey joining them there. And then we got for the Tab set, About to Run. Out of all the, there's a lot of Trey songs I like that are non-Fish, but some of this newer generation here from the non-Fish Trey stuff, About to Run, one of my favorites, and then Everything's Right, not one of my favorites, but kind of coming strong tonight with Tab there before the special guest joined them on stage. And then not only did Billy show up, man, he shows up and plays Meet Me at the Creek. Totally different spin on Meet Me at the Creek with the horns, especially there toward the end as they're about to wrap up Meet Me at the Creek and go back into the vocal ending. The horns right there really hitting it. And the middle jam section, they knew there was time was a factor here, and they had a lot of stuff they wanted to play, obviously. So the jam there, while it was definitely the highlight of Billy being on stage, and that was just nice to hear Trey playing Meet Me at the Creek. Then over here we got Possum with just Billy on stage. This was acoustic. Then up here for and it's a shame they played Possum. Out of all the songs they could have played, they went hard with Possum there. Yeah, it kind of fits, And then we got Mama Dance. It doesn't really fit with the Goose Tab Tour, but if Billy Strings is on stage, I guess Possum fits right in. Then Rick and Pete come up. Now you got a lot going on. You got Trey, his band up there still, Billy Strings still, Billy just still wanting to kind of steal the spotlight. And good for the guys in Goose. They got their moment, especially in Got a Jibboo, and Mama Dance as well. But knowing like, hey, look, we already had our full set. Billy's here tonight. I mean, the place did kind of erupt. It wasn't like, oh, this guy. People seem to be very happy that Billy was there. And then Got a Jibboo, man, underrated, often goofed on, but then often jammed out very well. Something that's in the Billy Strings rotation somewhat. Rick and Pete getting in on the action there. And then we get back on the train. This is when everybody starts. You get Trevor out there. Things really start to heat up when you get Trevor out there. Trevor and Billy Strings on the same. A couple women got pregnant. Trevor and Billy on the same stage. Never mind the milkman back there. More than a couple women probably got pregnant. So then we get back on the train, and that was the best part of this, because the Carini thing's got a little nuts, Tabaloose, I suppose, is a good enough name. Thank God we're only going to get this once. People have had enough of Taboose. They don't want to hear it anymore. Can we switch over to Truce or even Groose or Gray or something like this? I don't know if Groose makes much sense, really, does it? Sounds cool, though. But enough with the Taboo. So we get a break from Taboos here with Tabaloose and the Carini. Just a lot of chaos. Trey mentioned multiple bass players, multiple drummers, multiple drummers. Guitars wild. I don't know, mustaches gone crazy. Oh, wait, is that just Pete? Never mind. Billy, Rick need to talk to Billy about what kind of shampoo he uses. Billy always has nice, glorious hair. Rick, a little greasy. Always shampoos on off days, apparently. Trey, looking sharp as always. The horn section sounding tight. That horn section on Meet Me at the Creek. Woo, I was digging it. Hunger Sight, Tumble, Arcadia. Even the Thatch here. It's old hat at this point. All right, guys. Goose. I thought for a minute it would be like, oh boy, rest in peace, Goose. Right when Billy rolled out, they played Meet Me at the Creek. It was a pretty loud pop. I don't know if people pop like that for Trevor, though. Trevor could probably do Mall's solo. All right, guys, boom, we're out of here.